Scotch Test Dummies with Scott and Bart.
Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We got the Glenallachie 15.
It's the third in the series. We've done the 10, we've done the 12, we've done the
15. We'll test it.
Bart forgot what he was supposed to say style.
Boom. What's it matter?
So again, Glenallachie 15, 46% ABV. We know these are sherry influenced.
Yes.
But by the packaging, by the labeling, we don't know how. They don't. I want more information.
Well, they do tell you the yeast strain.
Do they?
No.
Okay. I was going to say.
Yeah.
Someone will probably ask or
They'll be
be
like,
mad
"What?"
at us because we didn't research what yeast strain.
We don't
was used in.
research.
Yeast strain.
Our research
it's not high
is
on
with our
my-
mouth.
Yeast strain isn't high on my priority list. I'm sorry.
It's all about the
We
taste.
know 0.2% of the people out there care about the yeast strain.
No, sir, it's 0.4.
Research shows it's much lower than that. Okay,
You researched the research.
it's been proven. So Glenallachie 15, 46%. I want to know, and I'm sure you can go online and you can find it if you research it. I want to know what sherry was this? PX? Was it Oloroso? Was it a maturation? Was it a finish?
Right. So what you're
How
really
long?
saying is you want the distillery to put that on the box.
Yes.
You want it to be easy.
Yeah.
Simple.
I would like to know.
Out front.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Now I'll tell you, we're liking Glenallachie whiskeys. A lot of people are liking
Yeah,
Glenallachie
lot.
whiskeys. They're doing a great job. I just want to know
More.
what's going on here.
Simply more.
Simply more.
Simply more. Full disclosure. Compass box style.
Speaking of disclosure, disclaimer, you saw it at the first. Still no taste buds, or not full taste buds and smell here.
It's coming back though, I think.
A little bit. I did get the second vaccination shot
Yeah.
last week.
Made you a little sick.
Felt like I'd been hit by a truck.
Mm.
Felt like I put up a privacy fence, is the way I put it. You're tired after a hard day of labor. How your whole body hurts. That was it. Some people have said after the vaccination that it heals some of these long-term effects. So I'm waiting to see.
You're hoping. You're hoping for a loss of inflamed nodules.
Yes.
Or nodule.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I get this sweet homemade ice cream vanilla touch in here.
That's a great note.
Thank you.
I don't get that.
It is totally that, because I was like, okay, I got vanilla, but then I realized there's cream in there, and then I realized this is homemade ice, dry ice churned, or whatever they did, ice cream.
I'm not getting anything besides a whiskey note.
And that's the cream and the vanilla combo with that heavy sugar, that like granulated sugar. That is nice. I don't know why. I thought, okay, I was anticipating there would be a fruitiness, but it's vanilla, cream, sugar, old-fashioned home-style ice cream.
Unfortunately for my palate, I'm not getting much more different than I did with the 12. Maybe not even as much as I did with the 12.
Yeah, it seems subtle.
Yeah. So maybe my palate is working.
Could be. It's subtler than I thought it was going to be from the nose.
It feels creamier. It feels smoother.
Mhm.
People don't like smooth as a descriptor with whiskey, but it feels smoother, which could be the 15 years. It feels creamier. It does feel maybe more vanilla-y.
Soft and rounded. Yeah, very pleasant. It's got a bit of the velvet mouthfeel, but the flavor seems muted as well, which is not what I expected. Let's see if this will open up with a touch of water. That is not what I expected at all. I'm going to even do a little more water in there. You want a little drop?
Yes.
So I was anticipating like even maybe a vanilla ex-bourbon cask finish explosion based on the nose, but maybe it was my nasal expectations. You don't hear that a lot. That led me astray here. Let's see.
I got a little bit more on that last sip at the back of the palate where it moved in. Like maybe that first sip or two was kind of moving in, saturating the palate, taking things over. And then that third sip seemed to have a little bit more. Still not just because of the COVID recovery. I'm not able to discern too much here. Not even really getting as much sherry influence as I did on the 12.
No, there isn't. With the water, it changed it. I get a little bit more of the malted barley. The vanilla is still there, but maybe a little bit of clove, a hint of clove. Let's see. Let's see what changed here.
It has a nice mouthfeel to it. Does it feel 46% to you?
Mm-mm.
That's hidden a little bit. Probably, I think that 15 years. I think it's a good job here of 15 years in good casks. This is coming off more like 13 years in ex-bourbon, 2 years in sherry casks. It's probably more, but just looking at the color of it. Comments that I've seen coming towards Glenallachie, but I don't know.
I got a little coffee note. But again, it's still a little more, it's more muted than I would expect. And not as sweet as I thought it was going to be.
I'm looking for more here, and I'm not able to discern too much more right now. Throw me another drop or two.
Yeah, we're going to get in. I'm going to see if that's going to change anything here. Big old drop. Oh, way too much on that one.
This is subtle enough on the nose that nothing is coming out to me. It kind of feels like the more sips I take, the more that it is getting richer. The first couple of sips really muted, but now that last sip really, and that was with a couple drops of water, feels like it almost became more saturating, a little bit more depth to it. I don't know. I'll love to get back to these when everything returns to normal for me.
Yeah, I'll join you with that. I got in the finish here, I've got a little, again, the coffee and chocolate notes hit me in the very finish, but it's not giving me much on the forefront. And again, the nose to me tasted all sweet, ice creamy, and then the taste didn't match that at all. So maybe that's what's making me feel wonky here. I wouldn't mind revisiting this. I'm so pleased with the other ones, the 10 and the 12, that my expectations might have been a little high for the 15. Do you have a price point on this?
I do.
That was a very long, elongated.
Yeah, and we didn't talk about, so the 12 or the 10-year cask strength in our area is $70 to $80. I remember we talked about it was worth it.
Yeah.
On the 12-year, we did not talk about the price point on it. It's pretty close to that. Actually, no, it's cheaper. $55 to $60 in our market for the 12-year.
That's very good.
And that's right in there with most 12 years
I
now.
like it.
The 15-year is 90 to 100 in that range.
Unless it opens up a bunch.
Now, they did have the 18. I didn't get the 18, but it gets up to about 140, 150 in that area, I believe. So
we might have to get it in the future.
Yeah.
Just based on, because I'm really liking where it's going. I'm not saying that this one might change a little bit after it gets a little bit of air at it. I'm going to give you my score. This one was a bit of a letdown because of the high expectations. I'm giving this an 85. 85.
Oh.
I know.
No, that can't be an 85.
Well, it is for me.
Just because it didn't meet expectations doesn't mean it's an 85.
First of all, it didn't meet my expectations, which maybe have been high. And there's nothing bad with it. I actually feel like as I added water, I like those chocolate coffee notes coming in, but it didn't feel like it was opening up on the forefront or mid palate at all. The nose was great, but you've heard why I think maybe it sent me astray, both by the prior ones and by the nose on this. So
I think this will be interesting
surprised
to see, just do a comparison side by side. Even if we did, maybe we pick up the 18 and we look at the 12, 15,
Yep,
18.
I think that's a good one.
All at
Yeah.
46%
I think to do
ABV
that.
and kind of see.
I'm stunned here because I actually had, I thought this was going to be, closer to a sherry bomb with that nice aged smoothness to it. And
I'm liking the mouthfeel that I'm getting, even albeit muted now with a couple of drops of water. I think the 15 years, that extra 3 years, has smoothed this out, has mellowed it a little bit compared to the 12. And I think that may show once we go do a side by side. We'll see.
Yeah.
I gave it a sweet 15, not sweet 16, sweet 15.
very good.
Feels very sweet.
All right.
All right. Patreon. Go to patreon.com. Look up the Scotch Test Dummies. You can support us there.
You will find us.
We've got $1 supporter in
Nice.
Matthew Crumpler.
Matthew. We almost yelled.
Maybe you go by Matt.
Matthew.
Maybe you go by
Crumpler.
Matthew.
Maybe I
Matty.
always want to know if somebody went by Hugh.
Could be Matty Ice.
How about Hugh?
Hugh.
Yeah, the
Where'd you
last
get that?
part.
Oh, just the Hugh.
Yeah, just the Hugh. Where do I get that?
To
Matthew.
Hugh?
Yeah, if I did it that style, it'd be to Hugh Crumpler. That sounds fancy. To Hugh. Hello, to Hugh. To Hugh Crumpler. I like it. To hats, to Hugh.
You know what? We need
That's
to
inside
do.
Dummies. What? What are you doing?
Who-
See DMCKY again.
Someone had contacted us, and I did not get their info. Oh, maybe that was Andrew. That was Andrew Connor. So we gave him a shout out.
Yeah.
I had missed him when he came in, so
Right.
he got a shout out.
Oh, I think I missed it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put blame where blame is due.
I think I missed him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I like it.
$3 supporter. We got to yell this one.
Woo! Oh yeah, that's a tricky one.
Nate Weedle.
Whoa! $3. A lot of love coming out.
We say Weedle, could be
It's
Weidel.
like a Klingon salute or something.
Weedle,
I don't know what
Weidel,
that is.
Nate?
Yeah, Weidel. I think it's Weidel or Weedle.
Weedle.
Weedle. Weidel sounds bigger.
So you can send us a picture, Nate, and we'll even put you in a future show if you want to. It's up to you.
Cover
Hashtag,
the pickle.
right? No exposed burritos.
Pickle cover.
Anything like that. We'd have to edit that part if you did.
Oh, yeah, we'd be somewhat traumatized.
All right, go to ScotchTestDummies.com and you can buy our coins. You can buy our glasses, hats, shirts.
Glasses,
You can't buy these
coins.
shirts.
Nope, these are almost untouchable now.
Those are unique.
Yes, they're very unique. I call them visual whimsy. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Sriracha.
Dummies.
Dummies.